It's like some ridiculous hour in the morning. We're in a small town called Annecy in France, the bottom of the French Alps. There's lots and lots and lots of bike riders here getting ready for the start of the Etape du Tour 2018. So like I mentioned yesterday, I believe this is one of the biggest organised amateur cycling events in the world. There's around 16,000 people here. That's insane. How are you? You look nervous.
Yes, a bit.
What's the plan?
No, because full gas probably I won't arrive. So try to manage.
Do you have a target time you want to achieve?
I hope 7 hours and a half. 7.5. Yeah, I hope.
10 minutes before the start. How are you feeling?
Tired actually.
Yeah.
I only slept for 4 hours, so yeah. But I'm excited. So.
What time do we have to wake up at?
3:30, I think. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
What about the terrain today? Is it going to be different to back home in Belgium?
Yeah, there's a lot of elevation, so I don't know how I'm going to cope with that because I'm not used to it. So yeah.
What's
we'll
the
see.
target? Any target time?
Between 7 and 7.5 hours, I hope. So yeah, we'll see.
Hey? Hey, you can? Yeah. Good to see you. You want to be in the vlog?
Yeah, good to see you.
Alright, and that's the start of the ride. It's pretty fast. I mean, I'm already doing 49 kilometers per hour. I don't know if all sportive rides start at this, but it's going to be a hard day if it continues. We've got about 40 kilometers until the first categorized climb, the first cat climb. So hopefully got a little bit of time to warm up. And that's the top of climb number 1. My plan there, oh mate, there's a ski lift. You know high up when there's a ski lift. My plan there was to just sort of try and take it relatively steady and then just enjoy the view. Then the competitive side came out of me and I ended up just going, not full gas, but quite hard up that climb. But first climb done, it was 11k long, it was the first category climb. Got a nice long descent now. I wish I had my GoPro, it's in my suitcase, it still hasn't been returned to me. But yeah, mate, the French Alps are incredible. Alright, that's 2 of the climbs done. Just gone over the Hordes category, the HC climb. The Plateau del Enquiries or something. But surprisingly, I found myself sort of in no man's land, just on my own. Despite all the people here, I'm just on my own. I have just spotted a group there. Looks like quite a big group, so I'm probably just gonna sit up a little bit, wait for those, and make life a little bit easier for myself before the third climb. Starting to feel it now a little bit. I'm just sort of riding like endurance zone 2 between the climbs and then just tempo and pressing on a little bit up the climbs. Using it as a bit of a training day also. The crowds are incredible. Taxi. So the way they do it here at this event is they just they seed you and you set off at different times, because obviously with the total amount of riders it would just be far too unsafe to set everyone off at the same time. So I think it's pretty much random, but they set off riders at different time intervals by different groups. I was in group 2, the second group on the road. We set off about, I think it was about 10 or 15 minutes before, or after the first group. So that's like the group that I've caught now, or a large bunch of it. Just from like pressing on the climbs, I've managed to sort of bridge myself across to these groups. So yeah, that's where we are right now. So far, as I mentioned, we've done 2 of the climbs, about 7,000 feet of climbing, and yeah, we're pressing on. My average speed is 33.3 kilometers per hour, and we got like a 10k downhill to the finish. So hopefully we should finish in a decent time today. Also, I'm no expert, but looking in every direction, there's a mountain. So I'm assuming that's where we're headed. That's climb number 3 done. Another 10-kilometer climb. Just one more to go. Now it's my favorite bit, descending. 1 kilometer to the top of the final climb. I have really put myself in a box. I just need to get to the top of this, and then it's a downhill for the last 15k. Mate, I'm struggling, genuinely struggling. Done and dusted, officially. Finished in the time of about 5.5 hours. I believe I was like the 65th sort of person across the line, but I don't know what I came overall. There was 1,000 or over 1,000 riders that had set off in front of us, 10 minutes in front of us. So obviously I made up a lot of positions. He is not in a happy place right now. So yeah, you never know, maybe got top 30, top 40 riders. Hard day out. I was absolutely blowing on that last climb. I was just trying to get to the top because I knew it was just downhill all the way in. But yeah, really happy to finish. Absolutely love the ride. The roads have just been incredible. So just going to spend a couple of hours just riding around the village at the and also at the Skoda tent, because before we can go home we've got to wait for everyone to finish. And obviously after a 5.5, 6 hour day, those time differences between the arrivals can be quite big. So I've got a feeling I'm going to be here for quite a while.
Your time?
Yeah, how long did it take?
Okay.
Because before we made
6 hours 44.
Okay, so your prediction was correct.
No, I thought more than 7 hours.
Really?
So I did better than what I thought. But I started probably too fast, and
yeah.
On the
first hour, hey, was
the first hour, yes, and also the first 2 climbs, I was fast.
Too hard.
Yes, and also the flat part before the last 2. And when I arrived at Col de Rome, I was almost finished, and it wasn't easy.
But you made it. That's the main thing.
You have power matters, so
yeah.
I couldn't keep zone 2. Just 1.9, 1.8. Last Col de la Colombière, I even had to stop 3 times.
Stop on the climb.
Stop just for 30 seconds.
Did you crack? So I completely just crashed out on the transfer back home to the hotel. Man, today was a hard day. Like, honestly, today was a hard day. My normalized power for the ride, which was 5 hours, just over 5 hours, 30 minutes, was 288 watts. And my average speed was around 30k an hour. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't an easy day out by any stretch of the imagination. So like I mentioned earlier on in the video, my plan today was to ride pretty steady and just enjoy it. Enjoy the climbs, enjoy the scenery, make a cool vlog about it, and yeah, just take the experience in a little bit. But the competitive side inside me came out very quickly as we were riding up the first climb. I was looking around and I saw people started to press on a little bit, and I just had to get involved. And from then on in for the rest of the ride, I wasn't really sticking to my plan of riding easy. So I just checked the results on the app, and it looks like that I came in officially the 40th fastest person. So I mean, yeah, I know it's not a race. And I saw a comment on my video yesterday. It said if you're being timed, then it's a race. So, and I would put a lot of money on the fact that I think that I was the only person in the top 40 that was like riding hard and also filming a vlog at the same time. I had such a good day riding through the Alps, and I don't really know. I was trying to think before, like what it was that made me love this day so much. And I think I pinpointed it at like the fact that the roads are closed roads, and You very, very rarely get the opportunity or the chance to ride down an alpine climb on closed roads. So you can just take some real wide lines, just smash it down the descents and not have to worry about a car coming up the hill. As a bike rider, as a cyclist, that's one of the best feelings in the entire world, without a shadow of a doubt. I know like the whole of this trip was with the We Love Cycling magazine and Skoda, but given the opportunity again, I would ride the route today literally 10 times over, and that's like a genuine statement from me. If you're a keen cyclist, if you're a serious cyclist, I do think this ride should be on your bucket list. But that's going to be the end of today's video. But thank you so much to the We Love Cycling magazine and again to Skoda for giving me this opportunity to ride in such an iconic place in cycling's history. Heading home tomorrow, but thankfully I've got a lie-in. Please drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow.